Someone texting in. You guys, you wouldn't believe how many messages I get like this on a regular basis. Just people throwing information at me that I didn't ask for. Nick is no longer a non-practicing lawyer. He did pay his annual dues as of November 1st. He's a dumbass with a pricey degree. Look, there's probably going to be some shit coming out, I'm guessing. I don't know when, but it's not good, and I'm trying to stay away from it. And it's going to be kind of sad. Unless it can get fixed up and swept under the rug or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah, I guess late last week, his law license was suspended. Honestly, I don't know why he would pay to have it reinstated. There's no point. I mean, with the mental breakdown the guy seems to be having, I really don't see the point in wasting the money. Nobody wants a defense attorney who's going into someone's chat rooms and going, I can't stop thinking about your dick. Nobody wants that guy. I mean, if he's not in the chat room talking about some guy's dick, he's in somebody else's chat room talking about that guy's dick. And if he's not doing that, he's busy not showing up for speeding ticket cases. So I don't really know if you need to be paying those fees. Save your money. Someone texting into the text line, did you cover April tweeting over the weekend crazy again? No, there's no need to. I just, I hope, again, I've been saying for months now, I hope she gets healthy. I hope she gets toxicity out of her life, and I hope she rebuilds better than ever. I do. I don't, like I've been saying, it doesn't cost you anything to be nice, and there are people that deserve criticism and mockery, certainly, but I don't think she does. And, you can tell, everybody who wants to see the tweets can see the tweets, and it's clear that she's having a hard time, and you don't want people to struggle like that. And, everyone knows what's causing the issue, and I hope she removes that poison from her life. And because, she's young yet, she can have a great life. She really can. It's up to her. She's more powerful than I think she even knows she is. I think you're going to find Garrett and Steve to be your spirit animals. So Garrett and Steve do a show on YouTube. They're the Booth Boys from the In Hot Water days. I think both of them are really funny and really talented. Well, they were doing their show, and someone asked them about this thing that Shuli and Anthony did with Stuttering John, because apparently people still want to watch that type of shit, which, that again, another example of why tomorrow's election doesn't matter, because as long as there's an audience of a couple thousand people that want to follow the antics of Stuttering John Melendez in 2024, this country's never going to pull up. It's just, I'm sorry, guys, it's not going to happen. So they did this thing that didn't work out, and then they just pretended it didn't work out, which is like a weird, insecure internet thing to do. Because what you want to do, like if you do a bit and the bit fails, you kind of want to Conan O'Brien it, right? Where you point out it didn't work, and then you get self-deprecating, and then everyone has a good laugh. It's always really cringe and weird when you try to pull something off, you eat your balls, and then you celebrate it like you did something impressive. This is Garrett and Steve. If you don't like the drama shit, you're going to love their take on this whole thing. So apparently what happened, Shuli had that producer who had a bunch of cheese pizza on his computer, and he got arrested, and that guy's going to prison. So then Anthony and Shuli, who I believe are like a combined 110, 120 years old. Like if this was a high school or college prank, I guess I can understand it. But they got together and they were like, I have an idea. And they went, what, do a good show? And they said, no, it takes too long. Here's what we're going to do. Anthony, you're going to text Stuttering John. and you're going to tell him that you're really morally beat up over Shuli's producer thing, and you're disavowing Shuli, and you're going to Stuttering John's side. Now, again, this is a man old enough to qualify for Medicare. And they decide they're going to do this bit, and they're going to f with John this way. Now, the instant this bit becomes unbelievable is that Anthony would have any kind of problem with anybody playing fast and loose with the age of consent. I mean, this is a guy who had to take one of his girlfriends to pediatrics, took another one to her prom. I mean, this is not a guy, like, it's not the perfect representative of this kind of thing. So he texts John. Not only does John not respond to it, he also goes on his show and goes, Anthony tried to text me. I think he's a racist, bigot, anti-Semite. And you're like, well, there's John not falling for your bit. But so Anthony stays away from Shuli's shows for months. And these are months that Anthony desperately should have been promoting Compound Censored, him and Gavin's thing. He could have done it on Shuli's show. Instead, he stays away because they're going to do this work, as they call it, on John. The work fails, and they go on Shuli's show, and they decide to celebrate it as a great success. And you're just like, guys, come on. First of all, this was lame to begin with. Second of all, just admit that it didn't work and then have fun with that part of it. But here's Garrett and Steve's take. I thought it was the best take on the whole thing and the best take on internet drama in general.
See the lame prank your old boss tried to pull on John Edward Melendez.
So this is what Kevin Brennan was talking about.
I watched that video today.
Now.
Yeah.
I saw some follow-up where he went on Uncle Rico's show and they all laughed at something, but I couldn't figure out what happened.
Anthony texted John, Stuttering John, and after Shuli his file producer got in trouble, and he was like, man, I got even more info on him, and you should hit me up or something. And Stuttering John never texted him back.
So Anthony goes and says, I have more information on this cheese pizza thing with Shuli's producer. Which, wasn't this something Shuli was like crying about not too long ago? And we defended Shuli on that. It's obviously a jarring thing to go through. So was the crying over his old producer getting arrested for CP, was that performative? Because if you're crying about it, the next thing you do is you don't do some like hands-on prank sort of a deal involving that. That's a little weird to me.
Never texted him back. And that was the work.
Wait, Stuttering John didn't bite the hook?
He never texted him back. So, and what people were saying, well, Kevin, because I watched Kevin talking about it, and someone's been posting Burning Bridges episodes that I've been watching, which is why I watched this Kevin thing. I was like, good Lord. But I miss Burning Bridges so much.
Yeah, because you got to realize Steve and Garrett think all this internet drama shit is retarded. They think it's dumb. They think it's lowbrow, whatever. So he's like, man, I miss Kevin Brennan's Burning Bridges because now it's just watch clips and drama shit.
Because whatever this is now is... It's my, like, whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, the whole thing was Anthony texted Stuttering John didn't answer him. Anthony didn't go on Shuli's show for months, and then he came on after months passed and was like, yeah, we got him. He didn't.
Right? No, look. If you're looking at this going, Aaron, this is stupid, this is retarded. No, you're right. This is me telling the anti-drama people of Steel Toe, you're right, and these are your mascots now. These guys they have the same opinion you do. They're like, wait, what? This is retarded. And it is.
He didn't even answer me, though, but like he thought I really was mad at you, Shuli, because your producer was...
Wow.
Right, the whole bit is Shuli's producer is a PDF. And so if John doesn't respond and he doesn't bite for this, then all you've done is remind the world that your producer was a PDF and you didn't notice. Good bit? Question mark.
Dude,
Did John talk about...
I looked into this. I still do not understand it at all.
Did John at least like on his show be like, even Anthony's on my side now, and he's going to come on the show?
I think so. I think he said something, but he never answered him.
Wow.
And Brennan was saying that he thinks that it was just Gavin being like, hey, the FBI is looking at Shuli's computers now.
Now,
like,
come on.
FBI is always looking into us. Just don't go on Shuli's show anymore. Anthony, I own you. I tell you what to do.
I don't think that's what happened.
And I was like, Gavin might have something there.
Maybe. Who knows? Yeah.
It's just... So, yeah, Bigot on Socialist Media says, what is the point? Right, exactly. There was no point. Nana's Clam says that's not really what happened at all, but the work was still retarded. Coltrane, this is dumb. Yeah, like it's just, it doesn't make any sense. But like, there's nothing worse than going like, yeah, we pulled a prank. It's like, okay, you pull a prank on someone, and then someone goes, hey, I see that prank you guys are trying to pull on me. It's like you have a doorway, and there's a bucket of ice cold water above the doorway, and if you pull on the door, it's going to dump the cold water on your head. And you walk by and you go, hey, I see you guys are trying to dump cold water on me. Let me step inside the doorway here. Let me pull that shut. And then the water falls and it doesn't fall on anybody. And you go, okay, we got it. And then the people who put the bucket up there go, oh, yeah, we totally killed that. Did you see that? It's like, yeah, I don't think it worked. No, you don't think it worked. Oh, we've got everybody. Okay.